Welcome back. It's a Faye's Fashion Friday, and today we're asking your most pressing fashion questions. When is a dress too short? What shoes do you wear with those ankle pants? And is it ever okay to tell that salesperson you just don't want any of their help? Is it rude?
That's a great question. Your dress is too short if people can see your underwear.
Yeah, that's true.
I know that for sure.
If when you bend forward, your cheeks are hanging out.
Faye Wetzel has all the answers to those questions and more. She owns boutiques in Mequon and Brookfield, and you could say she's always in fashion.
It's true.
Get it?
Thank
all
you.
Right. Great
Thank
to
you.
see you.
Good to see you too.
Awesome to see you.
Okay.
All right,
We've
let's
got a
go through
lot
because we got some of these questions from viewers, some from women who work here. Some of them are from Tiffany. So we're going to go ahead and hit you up.
Okay.
So what is the hot color for this season? So we're talking about fall.
I
Yes.
know this one.
Come on, go ahead.
Dried herb.
Dried herb, very
Yeah.
good.
Not
Herb,
sage.
Not sage,
Not sage.
not military green, not safari green, but dried herb.
Dried herb.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
go look in your spice closet and you know what that is,
got it.
right? Okay. Good.
Can I wear navy and black together?
Please do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's a real trend, and I just really love it. And you know, I always say I love navy next to your face because it kind of brightens you, whereas black can sort of drag you down. So
Yeah.
please wear navy and black together.
What style of dresses are in style?
What style of dresses? I think everything from, of course, the wrap dress to
Always.
we're seeing a lot of shifts. We're also seeing, you know, still that Mad Men thing with sort of
Fit
the
and flare.
50s, the fit and flare, that kind of 50s even, you know, in the waist and kind of a dance skirt. I'm not so sure that we can make a mistake with the dress style.
Okay.
Okay, I like that. People are wondering, tights, bare legs, or leggings with dresses?
Yes, yes, and yes.
Okay.
So, are we so happy when September comes because we can pull our tights back on?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I kind of always think that leggings with dresses, when it's more transitional, okay? So say you think it's a little bit, like even today, maybe it's a little bit warm for leggings, but you still want that fall look, then I'm sorry, for tights. So then you put on leggings.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
And wear like a more open shoe or
Yes,
something like
yes,
that?
yes.
Okay.
And then bare legs, I mean, if your dress is long enough, if you've got the legs, if you still got a little bit of color, why not?
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
I like that. What about a dress that's too short? My gripe is I feel like they just make them that way. Some of the dresses are just really short.
Short dresses, mini skirts are very much in. So I
For
think
what
it just,
age?
well, that's my point. I think
Okay.
you have to consider your age. You have to consider your legs. So I think whatever you feel comfortable in, you know, I'm never comfortable in anything that doesn't come at least to my knee. But I'm also not real fond of my legs.
Okay.
If I had beautiful legs, I might be okay with something a little bit shorter. But at 66, I'm not going to wear a mid-thigh.
Okay.
So I think kind of, it's also sort of what you feel comfortable with. You know, I'm sort of the ilk that if a woman thinks she looks good, she
Rock
does.
it.
She does. You know, does
I like
that make some sense?
Yep,
Okay.
yep, I like that. Leggings, are they pants? How long should your shirt be when you're wearing leggings? This is one that I sometimes think I violate a little bit. Like I think sometimes my shirt or tunic isn't long enough.
Well, you should certainly cover your rear end
Yeah.
and then some, you know, especially if we're not 20 years old.
In full, what if you got a little cheek on the bottom?
Well, I still think that, and there's leggings and there's leggings and there's leggings. This is a tough one. I mean, there's some leggings that are really thin.
Yeah.
That's really more of a hose.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a tight.
Yeah.
But if you have, I have some leggings that are very substantial, like a pant, but they fit really tightly. So there you can get away with a little bit more because
Okay.
you can see that that's a substantial piece of clothing.
Still should cover your butt though.
Still should cover your butt.
At any age.
At pretty much at any age.
So if it's
Yeah.
real thin is a rule of thumb, but just in general.
Right, and if it's
cover the
really
bum.
thin, think of it more almost as hose.
Okay.
Okay.
How about wearing ankle length pants? Those are a big thing right now. How do you wear them? What kind of shoe do you put with them?
I think women really overthink this. All right, so a
Because it feels uncomfortable.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that's
don't know
interesting.
why, but I
Okay.
think they do. Unless you're wearing a heel, like a pointed toe shoe, I feel uncomfortable in ankle length.
I think mainly where I get questions with that is women who are really tall. So when there were no crop pants, they couldn't get pants that were long enough.
Yeah.
So kind of any time that something is a little bit short, they sort of freak out. But I really think that any season now you can wear a crop pant. And as we get more into winter, then you're wearing a boot with it.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Booty
even
or a tall
booties.
boot?
And even booties, really cute.
Okay.
And I like to see a little bit of skin. It looks really kind of trendy.
Okay, that's cool. Real quick, can I wear a tank or sleeveless dress in the winter?
Of course. And again, this is sort of a rule that's kind of gone by the wayside, but if you like your arms and you're not ever really cold, then you could wear a sleeveless dress really all winter long.
Okay.
And if you've got a tank underneath the jacket, I mean, I've got a tank on underneath this jacket today, so you can really take a lot of that stuff that was really fall, summer stuff and take it into fall and winter. And here we're seeing a picture of that sleeveless vest, which is a huge in trend for fall and winter. So, you know, sleeveless for fall and winter, if we can manage it warmth-wise, it's a trend.
Okay, we're out of time, but we have to ask you.
out of time?
Yeah, we're out of time. Can you politely tell a sales associate you don't want them to help you?
Of course you can, okay? But now here's the deal. I think that always, and I tell my sales associates, you always have to greet someone, okay? And they will say, looking for anything particular today or something like that. And you can say, no, you know what? And I prefer to just kind of look around by myself for a while.
Oh, that's a great way to say it.
Oh, it's absolutely
I never
positively
say that
okay.
up front. I always say
Yeah.
I'm just looking.
Yeah,
and I always
me
think
too.
that's enough. But I like that I'm just looking by myself. I just prefer to look by myself for a little bit.
while. And if that sales associate is good, she should be following you, not following you, but sort
that's
of
annoying.
following you with her eye and seeing what you're attracted to. So Tiffany, if you're picking up all blouses, I can say, I know a blouse that would look great on Tiffany. So then I might, as you put blouses in the fitting room, I might add some extras.
That
and
does
you might
annoy
be
me, though.
surprised.
It kind of annoys me.
It does annoy you?
Yeah,
Oh,
me
that's
too.
oh,
Drives me nuts.
really? That's interesting.
Yeah.
Because I will tell you, when we do that at Faye's, I would say at least 50% of the time, if not 80% of
You're
the time,
right.
somebody buys what we put in there.
I do
Really?
believe that.
Because people just tend to get in a rut.
Yeah.
You always buy the same thing.
I'm always in a
if
rut.
I go in your closet, I could find a whole lot of the same
So
thing.
true. We're out
right?
of time, Faye,
Right?
so we got to go.
6 jean
but
jackets.
those are great
No, I'm just kidding.
examples. You can visit Faye's.
little bit of a joke.
Just tell her if you want her to bring stuff or not. Faye'sWhatDo3.com, East Town Square or Galleria West. Those are your two locations on Mequon Road or on Blue Mound Road. Stop in and say hi.
I'd
All right.
probably still put something in that dress.
I know you would.
And you'd probably still buy it.
Probably, that's true. I'd buy anything you put on me. All right, still
Peace
ahead.
on earth. Right.
Free logo, shop logo.
We'll tell you what